I would say my tips for being a badass is every time someone tries to tell you what you can't do, that is the first person to ignore, because I just find that to be utter bull. I don't know why I'd listen to you. If somebody literally is telling you you can't do something, very nicely, kill them with kindness, be like, thank you so much for that, and I literally would delete their number. I think people that don't support you and root against you need to go. And I wish right now I could just make my chair go. That was my big exit. That was more of a chair bit. I feel most powerful when I take a breath, which I don't always do, and I say exactly what I really feel. So I always say, like, if I could just run around the block and then come back and answer like with a fully level head, that's when I feel my most powerful. And I always have a stapler with me. That's a little tip. You just leave a staple and walk out pretty dramatically. And they don't know what the hell just happened, and they're like, what was the stapler bit about? It's distraction, but it works. I love my 20s. Boy, did I love my 20s. Love my 30s. I'm in my 40s now. I don't understand when people are like, oh my God, I don't celebrate my birthday. You know what the alternative is? Like, you don't get a birthday because you're gone. We all get older, that's crazy. It's not something to like not embrace. I think every year it gets better. I think you just keep feeling more confident when you find yourself behind a desk. If you can combine ruffles, wrist ruffle, neck ruffle, there's other ruffles, but I'm not gonna get into that now, and two pretty intense shoulder pads. I think in the business it's called the triple pad. It's front, back, and shoulder cap. Like, these are like chicken cutlets, but up here. And then when you lean forward and you're like, you're out of order. You're out of order. You see how they say, they don't know what's happening. They're looking here, they're looking here. They're definitely still wondering, what the hell is this? And you just walk it out. You take your streamline and you just walk it out. Last year, 2018, what I hope was the most badass thing I did, I hope I set a good example for my daughters. And to speak your mind and to be kind to people. You can have great kindness and a great voice. You don't have to agree with everybody, and I hope I showed them that. I think to be a badass in the year 2019, it's getting in there and being like a step forward, it's still forward momentum, and not being discouraged, because it's such a way to kill momentum. I'll take 6 inches over 3 years as opposed to like going backwards any day. That concludes this lovely episode, issue, rendition moment. Have a great year, be a badass, whatever that means to you. Go out there and change the world.